My name's Don Counts. I'm from Evansville, Indiana. My youngest daughter, Nikki Irvin, was born with cerebral palsy, and she has been my reason for being involved. I went to Partners in Policy Making, graduated in 2004. She went to a preschool in where she was integrated, and it was the first preschool in the school network where they had kids with and without disabilities. My daughter has progressed quite well. That she is when she was about 12, she created an organization called Disabled Students Task Force, and she visited various schools and took all of the equipment that she had used through the years and would let kids try to use those as she explained what they were for. Then there was a couple of years that she was a guest speaker at the humanities class at the University of Southern Indiana.
Terrific.
And she is living on her own now. She's 21 and has an apartment. It's 5 rooms, living room, kitchen, dining room, and 2 bedrooms, and then a large accessible bathroom. That 2.5 years ago, that she had knew a young mother that was giving birth, and the mother was really too young to take care of the child, and so she had spent the night in the hospital during the when the baby was due, and so the next day when the baby was born, that she was able to cut the cord and then brought the baby home and has guardianship. She's now going through the courts to get full adoption. Services she gets SSI and then TANF for the baby, and then Voc Rehab has just now agreed to modify a van so that she'll be able to drive. She's in college and studying to be a social worker, and so she's able to get a Pell Grant, which has covered her tuition and books. On family support, that even though Nikki has her own apartment, that we're there, my wife's there every day, and I'm there almost every day, and just running errands, and then when she's in college, to babysit the baby, take care of the baby, and also once she gets to where that she can drive, then she would be able to do a lot of those errands on her own. It's a thought I had several years ago, and with the talented people that we have, I've often wondered why they couldn't write a computer program for when someone goes in with a disability and they're asking all the questions, that as they go through the questions, if there's a service for one organization or the other, that it would automatically print out at the end what they would be eligible for and what would help. And because that so many people, if they have a child or say themselves, they suddenly become disabled, they have no idea where to go. When Nikki was first born, that with other children, we knew that she wasn't sitting up or doing the things that a normal child would do, and we had taken her to the rehab center through Easter Seals, and they was the one that gave us the first diagnosis, when she was 9 months old. And then trying to find information, because before the web was as popular, and having access that, and the rehabilitation center had a small library with some things, but at that point you really don't know what to ask or who to ask. And so if the Family and Social Services, if they could come up with a program that as each question is answered, that it would say, where do you go from here?